everyone. This is A Voice in the Wilderness, Friday, July 23rd with Lad from the Woods. I wasn't going to do one today because I've been having a couple of days here where I've not been sleeping and not feeling good, but I'm back to normal, except now I'm sleeping all day and up all night. Anyways, there is a topic I want to bring up, and it's more of a Canadian thing than it is an American thing, although the Americans have caused this. All right, so basically what my problem is the Americans are talking about, you know, banning people from Facebook that are spreading misinformation, and then they want to talk about people text messaging each other, and somebody that gets banned from Facebook should be banned from all of them. Well, okay, but how do you separate Canadians from Americans? Our government has nothing to do with telling Facebook or anybody what they should or should not do. What they're supposed to be doing is protecting us Canadians' right to free speech on these things. So I don't know what Biden and the American government thinks going on, but I sure as fuck want to know what Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. If the Americans decide to do this and do that, well, how is that going to affect us? So my message is to you, Mr. Prime Minister, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, is what are you going to do to protect Canadians from this kind of nonsense that the Americans are trying to pull off? Things like, holy shit, you should see the mosquitoes that just roared in here. But I got a killer machine for that. Yeah, you're not going to go in my coffee, you little bastard. Anyways, I put the smoke down thinking they'd be down, but they're up. Anyways, yeah, Mr. Prime Minister, how are you going to protect Canadians from this American censorship? How are they going to tell the difference? And what business is it of any Americans if I text, say, my brother down in California? Okay, they have no right to be looking at my conversations. Maybe my brothers, if you people let the Americans get away with this stupid shit. But here in Canada, Mr. Prime Minister, I have to say you're going to have to do something, because that's not acceptable to Canadians. Facebook is from around the world, as is the rest. So the Americans can't go around saying, well, this one, that one, okay? And it's not everybody else's fault that the American government thinks their people are stupid. I'm not saying they're stupid, although some. But funny enough, 70% of Canadians, even with Facebook and all this... Ooh, that sounded like a wolf or a coyote, I can't tell. But he sounded close. You wouldn't think so. I was out weed whipping in the back today, just an hour ago. Anyways, nope, that's definitely a wolf. And he's close and he's not a happy... Yeah, that is definitely an unhappy wolf. What the fuck? Sorry, guys. I've never heard them like that before. And he's close. Anyways, we're right next to the trailer anyway. So anyway, they're not going to come up running up here. But that's the closest in quite a while and the loudest I've heard them. Anyways, there's coyotes here, and come on. Trying to zap these little fuckers. Okay, so to get back to where we were here, yeah, Mr. Prime Minister, so are we going to be able to keep this separate? Is Facebook going to be able to keep this separate? YouTube, Twitter, whatever else? You know, because Americans have no right to be censoring what I see or what I deem as misinformation. To begin with, they can't do that. But if they want to do it to their own people, it's up to their own people to fight it. But, you know, funnily enough, 7 out of 10 Canadians are all getting vaccinations with the same bullshit supposedly going on with Facebook. So I don't know what's wrong with the American government thinking that the American people, what you people keep not realizing is that the reason everything's going up, and none of you are saying it, is July 4th just passed what is this, the 23rd, did I say? 24, 20 days ago. So that's about right to see all the numbers going up, because there's probably a lot of unvaccinated people that went and partied on July 4th weekend and they got it. There's nothing you can do about it, people. And you can't be banning the rest of the world what they can and can't see because you think your own people are stupid. They're not. Okay, I'm not going to say anybody that doesn't get a vaccination is stupid. What I will say is either they haven't been educated, B, they've been educated and decide that they don't want to do it, or C, they're not educated and they still don't want to do it. But none of those there give me a right or anybody else a right to tell them what they can and cannot do. And I'm vaccinated, so you know, I don't care what they do or don't do. It's not going to affect me. Okay, now my mother isn't vaccinated, so she's not leaving her house. But she will get vaccinated. So we're just talking about it today, and she's hoping that she's going to be able to book soon for hers. She's 80 years old, or going to be 80 in September, so she's a little bit, you know, a little bit less jumpy on the vaccination. So, but anyways, yeah, so Mr. Prime Minister, Canadians everywhere, I think it's time for us to speak up before the Americans end up causing us to see censored stuff, or, you know, they start telling Canadians what we should be thinking about misinformation or whatever. No, the Americans or no other country in this world has the right to tell any Canadian that. So basically it comes down to this, Mr. Prime Minister. I hope that this gets spread around. I hope that it gets viral, because I don't hear anybody asking that question. If the Americans are going to go nuts, what are Canadians going to expect from all this, Mr. Prime Minister? You have an election coming up, so I don't think it's something that you avoid, because I certainly will make noise about it. And I won't be the only one. Whew. Look at that, people. I'm just zapping. There was no mosquitoes for the last few hours, and then all of a sudden, kaboom, they're here. So I'm going to end this. It's a shorty. Holy shit, with these mosquitoes. Leave me alone. Works good. 4,000 watts, folks. So yeah, let's make noise, Canadians. The Americans don't have right to be looking at our text messages. They don't have a right to be telling us what's what on Facebook or anybody else. So they can't tell Facebook to turn around and eliminate this stuff, because then they're eliminating it from Canadians' eyes. And the Americans have no right to do that. It's that simple. So let's cut the bullshit out there. And Mr. Prime Minister, I hope I'll put this on Twitter, and I'll send it with your name directly connected to it. And I'll send it to the three parties, because this here is pretty serious stuff. Americans are going down a route that is not good. And that can't happen and won't happen here in this country. And I don't think any of us want that. It doesn't matter what side of the coin you're on. Nobody wants to be running like America here. Okay? Anyways, everybody have a good weekend. Probably we'll do some more videos anyways through the weekend. And you can always come see my other channels, which is Fish and Camp Life with Lad from the Woods, UFO Life with UFO Life with Lad from the Woods, and what did I forget? Cannabis Life with Lad from the Woods. So there's 4 of them. So if you want to help support my channels and help me out, it's always appreciated. And that's buymeacoffee.com/Lad from the Woods. And you can, I'm still killing them. Always happy, it helps. Boy, I hard drives and computer. I need another computer and a laptop. We're getting ready to leave in 2 weeks here for a camping vacation, and I'd like to be able to do some videos for everything. Anyway, sayonara. Sorry, I just got a dizzy spell. All right, everyone, be safe. Okay, be good. If you can't be good at being bad. Be lucky and be cool. Okay, bye-bye.